Okay, so this is organ sound, which is kind of a pump where you have to pull it up and down. So there are totally 6 different scales of pump. You just have to pull them up and down, except this one. So this one's been broken, so it doesn't trigger any sound. Okay, so like this one, you can try other 5. Okay, next one. Chalo. Watch it from the side. Come on. Oh, wait. What is done? Okay, so this is humming stone, where you have to insert your head into the hole and you have to make the sound like So that brings out a vibration and gives relaxation to the part of your head. So this one we got 3 different types. One's here, one's on my left side, and then third one's on the entrance. So 3 different stones bring 3 different scales of vibrations. Okay. So it's next one. So this is ringing stone. You just have to get the pebbles and you have to put it inside. So this type of stone we got 2 different types. One's here. You see one on the right side over there. So both you can try. Okay, just get the pebbles and put it on top. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. Uncle, जैसे आवाज बता रहे हैं सब कैसे जाए? Kindly walk in the path. Okay. Hello. Hi. Okay. So just join from the one thing you missed. I'll say later. Okay. Okay. First I'll explain and then I'll give you time to explain. Okay. Yeah. So this is lithophone, the xylophone which is made out of granite stone. So when you're playing, make sure you play only in the center and not on the edges, okay? Because for the stone, it's a weak spot on the edges, so don't play on the edges. Just play only the middle of the stone, okay? Right. So just join from the next one. The things you missed, I'll say later, okay? First I'll explain and then I'll give you time. So towards next one. Just watch it. So this is rubbing stone. So you see a small stone. You just have to use the small one and you have to rub it. So in this thing, remember, just rub it and don't hit it one by one like this, because if you start hitting it like this, it weakens the block comes out. Even if one thing comes up, then the entire stone is completely closed, okay? So next one. Get more side. Your right side now. Okay, so this is a sound wall where we have like multiple instruments combined together, where one or more person can play and make the music. I'll just show you the sounds one by one. So this is sound balance, which is literally a maze game where you have to go on top. So you see a ball ensign. So you just have to balance the ball. If you want to come closer on the side, you can get the view. So this thing holds a capacity of 300 kg. Even like two members can go on top at the same time. You can play as a pair together. So if you start from here, you have to bring the ball over there. You start from there, you have to bring it back here. That's the starting and ending point. While playing this, please be concentrated, because if you're kind of unconcentrated, this thing like shakes a lot like this. So which makes you lose your balance, which leads you will fall down. Please be safe and careful, and while playing it, don't wear a footwear on top, okay? So this brings out the ocean sound. So the sound which instrument brings will come see you later, okay? We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, this was. Okay, so this is listening here. This is actually for distance communication. We have a point here. We have a point on the right side. We see a point over there, and then we have a third one on the left side. So there are totally 3 points which has underground connection. So this is kind of walkie-talkie. You just have to speak and listen from all the 3 sides. Okay. So this instrument got to deal with your voices and your communication. Just talk and listen. That's the only thing about it. Okay, so this is pyramid xylophone, where actually we have 3 different of modes of sound to play on it. So this is Bamboo Grove. In this thing you just have to walk through inside, which kind of gives you adventurous feel. But while walking inside, you should not go one behind another, because when one person starts walking, the bamboos will be swinging front and back. So if the next person enters without leaving a time of gap, you'll get hit with the bamboo. And if you're wearing glasses while walking inside, only don't wear your glasses, okay? Now I'll walk and show you. Okay, so this is ocean sound. You just have to tilt and rotate the table in a circular form. So it's actually filled up with metallic balls inside. When you tilt and rotate it, it crawls all over inside and produces the ocean sound. Okay? Careful, careful, careful. Okay, so this is spiral ceramic motion. You just spiral here without pulling it up. Try to pull the thing down, it cuts it out. Twist it. Clockwise or anti-clockwise, any direction, twist it. And once you feel the tight from the spiral, you just have to take out your hand. So please remember, without pulling it down, twist it. Once you feel the tight, take out your hand. At least if the kids want, right, make sure you lift them, but do not pull it down to give them. Okay. Just 5 more minutes, okay? We'll finish it quickly.
No. Yeah, chala.
Okay, so this is bow harp, which is a string instrument. You just have to plug the string slowly. So the gentler you plug, the sound is pleasant, but if you plug it more harder, then the sound goes a bit more higher and it's not nice. Even a hard plug can make the strings to cut down, so just go slowly. So this will be played both the sides as well, so each side has a different tunes of sound. Just go one at a time so you can see the sound difference, okay? So this is spinner. There are 2 ways to play the spinner. You can hit it one by one, or place it on top like this. So while playing, you see a black thing. So this is made out of rubber. This is the only thing which has to make contact with the instruments and not the metal. But because by mistake, if you place the metal on top on the instrument, it brings scratches and damage. Okay, so if you look deeper, there is way lot of scratches happen in the past. Make sure you repeat. Okay, make sure metal is not making the contact. Ababu. Okay, so this is tubular bell, one of the healing instruments because it deals with vibration. So to show the demonstration, I just want like 7 or 8 members to step inside and make a circle around this room. Just for the demonstration.
Mustafa, ja.
Go, step in. Just step inside. So get closer towards the stone. The wrist facing should come. Yeah, you can also come. Somebody else, there's a space there. Somebody else wants to come in. Okay, so people inside, just turn around facing your outer direction. Turn around. Okay, so I'll show the demonstration with the people inside. Others you can watch and try later. The people inside, I'll give instructions what to do. So now if you want, you can close your eyes. Go back and feel the difference. So inside you can feel the vibration in a physical form, which you won't feel outside. Now without touching, keep your hands closer, but don't touch it. Feel the resistance. Just feel the resistance without touching. Now touch it.
बदल दो यार से बच्चा मैं
Once you touch, you can feel a quick reaction and then vibration.
अंकल चलेंगे एक इधर आओ अंकल बताते हैं
So this is a xylophone made out of aluminium. So in this thing, one thing, just don't hit it harder, because when you hit it harder, this is how. So if you go gently, it's much more pleasant. Okay. Next.
नहीं हाथ से नहीं वो उससे करना है पहले अभी आगे करेंगे इधर आओ टिप्पू इधर आओ बेटा मेरे बच्चे हाँ बटुला नहीं इधर
इब्राहिम
Few of you just get more
Ibrahim.
further and then get more further.
what do you want
Yeah, you can all stay in this side. Okay, just get more closer.
इधर
Stay
आओ,
in this.
Mustafa.
Sir, I have to play the
Mustafa.
either. Okay, both are gong made out of aluminium, so this brings out ohm sound and vibration. If you want, you can close your eyes.
मोशन बहरी गई वो बना लो ना आज ये डॉरी लगे
Okay, so just one last thing and then we're done with the tour.
चलो वन लास्ट थिंग हाँ आ जाओ वन लास्ट
Okay, so this is sound shower. You just have to keep your ears like this, where you can feel the flow of air sound, and when you change places, you can feel the air sounds at different scales. Okay. So from now the tour is over. So there are 2 or 3 instruments that are left because they're under repair and maintenance. Once I haven't shown you, please don't touch them. Other things you can take it. Okay. So people who came last in the late, come along with me. Others you can go and experience it. So people who came late, come along with me.
करना है अपने को ट्राई चलो
पानी नहीं आवाज आ रही है पीछे आप
चलो बदल अपन एक चीज करेंगे आ जाओ
Huh? Okay, just 5 more minutes I'll explain other things. Okay, so this is sonic stone. First, with your hand, you drop it like this. So this removes out the oil stains. And then with your hand another time. So place it on 2 sides, spread your fingers, rub it slowly with pressure. So this one on 2 sides together.
चलो
Just one up and one down.